Hello, everybody. It's me again, Lisa Peace. So, I didn't talk about that. Cracked my iPhone. Not too happy about that. But it's at the bottom. Then me and my friends are talking about how, it seems like when you crack your phone or, something like that happens in your life, it's like you're actually cracking or, something, it was like a sign for yourself or something like that. What else did I want to talk about? Anywho, forgot I was going to say something else. I thought it might have just been about the phone. But I wanted to make a video on self-victimization. So, looking up the definition. Self-victimization. Victim playing, also known as playing the victim or self-victimization, is the fabrication of victimhood for a variety of reasons such. Why did I want to talk about that? How do I not name people? So, I feel like I've done it. I know others do it. Even when self-sabotage comes in, I've done it. It's almost like human nature to do it, but I feel like prevent that. We should know. So, for instance, say you went through something traumatic in your life, i.e., some type of mental abuse or verbal abuse to somebody else. I think it's very, very important that when you're in therapy or self-therapy or healing yourself or in some type of institution or class or group or self or life that's involved where it's healings there should be some different differentials where you understand what's kicking in place, meaning to understand the differences between when you're healing and what it looks like and when you're unhealed and still wounded. So self-victimization. All right. So say, for instance, you've done a lot of work on yourself, whatever, physical, mental, whatever type of work you've done for yourself. And you're single and you start wanting to date. And at this point, you're not just dating anybody, you're dating or attracting the mates that you are actually attracted to. So I'm not talking about the long list of he's got to have this, he's got to have that, he's got to have this, she's got to have this, she got to have that. I'm talking about some internal connections on a deeper level where it's like, oh, snap, this person's different, but they get me. Or, oh, snap, there's really something there that's connecting us. That may be different to accept because it doesn't really happen a lot, but pushing a gift away or making an issue out of it because it's pretty much some type of form of fear that's come up. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, this is no new. Oh, whatever alert comes up. But I feel like it's always wise to further and investigate and understand how to push through what it is that's flared up. You may be in a new job and your stomach's flared up, or you may be going to whatever grade and something flares up. Really, the flare is not going to be there the whole year. The flare is not going to be there, but past the newness, embracing what's new or whatever. Back to the subject of self-victimization, that can really ruin a lot of potential for things to grow and blossom. And I don't know, I guess my advice with that would be just to talk about it. If not with the other person, yet yourself first. It's obviously coming up for a reason. And we don't have to live like that. We don't have to live in a world of non-expression. Especially if a healthy, dynamic party is willing to listen. And it's really not fair to yourself I mean, bump, not being fair to the other person, not fair to yourself to, hold that in like that. But I did want to talk about that. I hope I made a clear point with that. Even self-sabotage is a big one. I think that's like always reoccurring, but the more you're aware of what self-sabotage is, the easier it is for you to recognize like when and where it's like coming up, Oh, here's a new job I've always wanted to be into. Oh my God, what is Lisa doing? I'm pinching my fat because I'm like, oh, I'm so ready for it to go. Anywho. So, but self-sabotage is pretty much on. I got that pretty much on lock. I'm like, is this self-sabotage? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And I'll scan through the parameters of that. But I did want to go to self-victimization because, man, it'll cut you off for some like really awesome like things that could blossom, but it doesn't have to be that way. Anywho, guys, tell me what you think about that. Tell me what your experiences are on that. And yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Have a great day, light beings.